Testing, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Hello, Adjust the Mic family. This is Charlie.
And Scott.
Hey, just because we act like children, it doesn't mean that children should be listening.
F words and B words, C words, we say them all.
Oh my. Everything we say, we don't know what we're talking about, and we're clueless.
Chris knows a lot.
I mean, science. Yeah, and thank you for downloading and subscribing to the Adjust the Mic podcast.
Why are you calling my girlfriend in the middle of the night?
I don't call no girls in the middle of the night. You got the wrong number.
Boy, you tell me who you are.
So, are you just going to ask me questions and I can answer it and then we'll go from there? And you can edit out anything that makes me look stupid? Or if I say something really messed up that needs to be gone?
You like the Foo Fighters?
No.
Hello, and welcome to episode number 144 of Adjust the Mic.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Howdy doody.
Hey, buddy. To my right, the host with the most, Mr. Scott Geyser. Hello, Scott.
Hello there, everybody. How you doing?
Good. To my left, nope. Down yonder is the Milky Way Mandingo.
Bounce chicka.
Wow. What's up, guys?
Chris, what's up, buddy?
It's living the dream, man.
Yeah, man.
And then with us piloting this ship, as always, is Mr. Charlie Lord.
This testosterone-fueled ship tonight.
Lord Char.
Total sausage fest tonight.
Yeah, no Colleen. We love you, Colleen.
Hope you're feeling better.
Mm-hmm. What are we going to do, guys?
I was excited, man, to have all of us back again twice in a row. And
It's almost too good to be true.
I know, right?
But it's the world, all four of us are extremely busy humans.
It's amazing that we still do this after all this time.
One little hiccup
Oh, yeah.
can just
Oh, yeah.
throw
And it's
it
that
all
simple.
into- Just something tiny.
Yeah.
I know.
We miss you, Colin. We love you.
Yep.
Yeah, in between the jobs and the kids and everything else.
It's a thing.
It is a thing. This is what it feels like to be grown up. So all you kids that shouldn't be listening right now, wishing you were an adult, don't.
Oh. I know. And you find yourself like when Riley on Sunday nights would get in his feelings about going to school, and then I would hear myself sounding like my mother and father.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you serious? You get to go somewhere and be with your friends and eat food and go to recess and sit down and learn? This sounds awesome. You want to do what I do? Like, you understand? I'll be like, oh.
Yeah.
Never mind, buddy.
I quoted that exactly from my father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I caught myself. I was like, ugh. Dude, never mind, man. Get all in your fucking feelings, buddy. School sucks. But you're going.
I get the same thing with Stella. She gets the same way. She's like, I don't want to go to summer camp today. Like, well, you want to go to work? You want to pay the bills?
Well, that's different. You work at NASA.
Well, no. It's
like, yay!
It's a job.
But you know what kid would think, you know?
Right.
Yay! What kids think you do for a living.
But she's like, you're right, Daddy. I don't want to pay taxes because they don't deserve that money.
Oh, my God. Oh.
She may have heard me complain a little bit about paying taxes here and there.
Yeah. Get this out of the way, man. Tomorrow, Riley's 10.
Yeah.
My son's
10 years old, man. Happy birthday, Riley.
Happy birthday, buddy. You're my best friend.
Dude, that's the best, man. It's
Yeah, he's
awesome.
the best.
Hey, so what's he want to do for dinner?
So out of everything he could have in the world, he wants to go to the Tin Whiskey and get that giant pretzel covered in macaroni and cheese.
Bro, when you're 10, that's the fucking shit.
So he
though.
wants carbs on top of carbs with a side of carbs.
Yeah. Awesome.
Fucking great. And you know, I was kind of proud of myself earlier. I had to run to Target because the missus left her curling iron in St. Augustine. Yeah. So I had to go there, and then I had to get a birthday card, and so I skipped on over to the toy aisle and looked around, and I saw all these things I wanted to get them, and I was like, well, we're already staying in a hotel. I've already gotten them something.
Yeah.
You know, I try to do experiences more than presents, because, you know, kids get, like you had mentioned about the Christmas.
Especially as they're getting older
So
now.
much
Now the
shit.
experiences are more memorable and they're more, you know.
Yes. So I went to the toy aisle, and I saw the fucking coolest toy ever, and I was like, oh, I gotta get it. And then I stopped myself. I was like,
it?
nope. Well, the new Thor Love and Thunder movie.
Sure.
He loved it.
Really?
And if you haven't seen it yet, there's two goats that are like horses that carry a ship, and they're the best part of the movie.
Okay.
They just screaming goats. They they come into the scene and they're just like, "Rah!" Like it's the worst scream ever, and it's hilarious.
Okay.
And he's like, he loved them. And there was a Lego there of that. And I was like, oh, and there's one left.
How could you not? How could you not?
know,
You bought it,
man.
right?
I've already got him something pretty awesome. And then plus the hotel, Dave and Buster's, and
You could swing
Go
by
get it
on the way
I'll
home.
get it for
Don't
you.
fucking do this to me, guys. I'm already kind of feeling in my
God, man, I'd get
guilty.
it.
You only turned 10 once, man.
I don't want to hear that shit. Go look.
Sure, man.
Go look in his closet.
Fucking
and tell
Screaming
me.
Goats, dude. That's a band name.
He loves Screaming
He's
Goats.
going to be a part of the Screaming Goats one year.
He loved that movie.
Yeah.
How could you not?
Go look at his closet. Go look at the drum set in his room that he never plays.
Yeah, no, I know.
There's so much shit.
And I am fucking with you because Stella is the same way.
But I was so proud of myself. I walked out of the fucking store and didn't get it.
Yeah.
Now I still have to go home and past. Like I'm like going there. So I'm really fragile right now.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. But yeah, my little buddy turns 10, man.
Well,
It's exciting.
That's what
awesome,
happens
man.
when you're a good dad because, you know, there's some shitty dads out there that'll be like, well, you know what? That new pack of baseball cards is good enough, pal. Happy birthday.
And you know what?
Here's a gift card.
I think not buying shit is good too. Like these kids can only have so much shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, God,
They don't need it all.
they don't.
No.
They don't.
It's overstimulating.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is.
Now, are you buying the kids like the Roblox and all that? And
No,
no, yeah. See, that's
no, he does. He don't fuck. We play old. A couple years ago, I got a Nintendo Classic, and Scott jailbroke it for me. So I got
Cool.
like 100 games on, 150 games on it.
yeah.
And
Allegedly.
Scott Geyser jailbroke it. The Nintendo Classic.
Allegedly.
Yeah, TM. I think Lampin Media was a company. Anyways,
Cut that shit out.
anyways, we get down with Tecmo Bowl and Contra and Super Mario.
Yeah.
Dude, it's really the best.
He has a PS4, and we've been in the house for what 2.5 months, and it's still
Hadn't touched it, huh?
I got it put away. He hasn't mentioned it or nothing.
I'll
Fair
tell you
enough.
what, man. Right over here to my right, this little screen now,
Mm-hmm.
I have it dedicated to a Nintendo and got a Bluetooth speaker so it can get the,
Those old
so,
games are so fun, man.
Sunday night when Allie went to her concert, I had Nixon and Silas here, and on this screen over here, we had the PS4 and Mortal Kombat.
Yep.
And dude, we were all just having a tournament.
Is that the one with
Whoever
Freddy
lose-
Krueger? You could be Jason Voorhees or Freddy Krueger.
I'm not sure.
Oh, I remember that.
It was a Mortal Kombat. It's a newer one.
Okay.
So it had all your normal guys and some new guys. So like Scorpion and Sub-Zero
Yeah.
kind of shit.
Liu Kang with a bicycle kick.
Watching these kids talk trash to each other, like, oh, I'm gonna own you, I'm gonna kill
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Like it was hilarious, and then getting mad and
You
watching
take that
you
shit
lose.
serious, man.
And then we come over here and it's like a totally different experience, but it's a classic Nintendo.
Yeah.
All the kids want to do, they don't care about any other game but Excite Bike.
Oh, it's
Really?
the best.
They want to build
their own track,
and they
yeah.
want to jump everything.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, Excite Bike's an awesome game. It's one of the better ones.
And then I insert
Yeah.
all the turbo arrows, so you just go turbo the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, man, I haven't broke that PS4 out. He hasn't mentioned it, so it's
enough.
pretty cool. I'll put it up. I'll hook it up.
Right now, we're playing the Nintendo and Tetris and everything more than we're playing the
Oh,
PS4
yeah.
Dude,
by far.
So the PS5 just came out with this like Tetris game, which is basically Tetris, but with all kind of crazy graphic effects. And I've got Vincent on my PlayStation account, so whatever game I buy, he has access to on the PlayStation 4 that I gave him already. And the one game that kid has played the most is that fucking Tetris game.
Yeah.
And it was like $9, $9.99.
Does it still have the weird Russian music in the background?
There is a level that goes 8-bit that does have that, like you're playing
Oh,
on
yeah.
a Game Boy.
Yeah, that music I'll never forget.
Never
man.
forget it.
It's
But
part
he's-
of it.
I think
You used to
Putin
have,
wrote it.
there's like 3 different music styles you could
Yeah.
select in the original one.
Yeah.
And there was like dun 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 dun, dun, there was one
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
That one is the one I had to play on because I would start off once I got good at level 9 at the highest level.
Sure.
Because you want to just, I'm tired of all the slow shit. Let's just
Oh,
build.
yeah.
And man, my mom, when we were up there, we were talking about it, and she was trying to talk trash like I could never beat her. And I was like, I remember it totally differently.
Mm-hmm.
I rember kicking your ass. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. So it's fun, man.
She's
It's
mom.
awesome.
She wins.
She does.
Y'all had the Game Boy though growing up, right?
Oh my
I
god!
did for a little while.
I did, and you know what game
we didn't have
I
it.
distinctly remember on that. Actually, I don't remember any other games. Was Jordan versus Bird The
Oh,
basketball
no
game.
shit. Okay.
Yep.
The free throw challenge and the 3-point. I fucking played that game. So I don't even remember any other game.
It's so easy too. We have it, Joe. You have it on yours,
it's
right?
so easy.
And it's so fun.
Yeah.
Because it's just one-on-one.
Yep.
Go at it. It's terrible graphics.
But they were the shit back in the day.
Yeah.
See, like the two games I played the
Kirby?
most
Was there a Kirby game?
Kirby was
Yeah, Kirby.
I think that wasn't that. That was
there was a-
one of them.
Yeah.
But I played Skate or Die.
Oh, yeah.
and
But I played that on Nintendo.
And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Gaiden.
Oh, yeah.
They had that on the Game Boy.
Ninja Gaiden.
No, yeah, that one too. That's a
Skate or
good
Die
one.
and TNC Surf Designs
Oh,
on the
yeah.
NES. I
Yeah,
love
all
that.
those are great. There was a time I remember in school where Ninja Gaiden, if you told somebody you play Ninja Gaiden, oh, you play Ninja Gaiden? Like that was the game where people were like, oh,
well, you
you're
had
legit,
two different
bro.
people. You had Ninja Gaiden,
Yeah.
and then you had the Castlevania kids.
Yeah.
Chris, Castlevania. Yeah.
And I was ambidextrous. I played all like the role playing games and shit. And I still play role playing games
Yes,
because
I
of
could
that.
never
but,
do that.
Like Dragon Warrior was the first role playing game I ever played, and I played that game for hundreds of hours.
Zelda and Star Tropics I played a lot.
Never played either of them.
Final Fantasy, any of those?
Nope.
Yep, I played all of those.
No, I was more like Rad Racer, RC Pro Am,
RC Pro-Am.
Tecmo Bolt, Contra. Fucking
Contra.
I played in Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
What's the code for Contra?
Up, down, left, right, BA start.
start.
That's it.
Select start if it's 2 players.
I think it is Select Start. Yeah. Two players.
Oh, I love that fucking game.
Oh, it's
The spread.
yeah.
Spread gun.
I remember trying to do that code like 20 times and it wasn't working when I first got it. And I was like, I was doing it backwards. I was- You know, it doesn't work on this, man. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
You can't beat that game with 3 men when you first start that game.
No.
I don't think you can't ever really.
Dude,
right?
if you get hit once, you die, and
Yeah,
you
you
have
have
to
3
start
lives.
all over again.
3.
Yeah.
We couldn't even get part.
And
Like,
one of them guys is going to shoot you at the first level.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Oh,
no
yeah.
way around it.
What about? Do you guys ever do like the Mega Man?
I did.
a little bit.
But
A
yeah,
little bit.
I didn't. Not a lot.
No, yeah. The
And then-
Tiger Heli was one that I played a lot, where you had a spread of bombs that you would blow up, and you just went over top these areas and
I
blew up
remember
tanks and
that.
shit.
Yep.
A Top Gun was one I played a
Fucking
lot.
Skate or Die, man. Skate or
Skate or
Die was a
Die.
great game.
What
Really
about
was.
Metroid?
Yeah, I like
I played the
Metroid.
shit
Double
out of that
Dragon.
game. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Double Dragon and Double
And now,
Dragon
what about
2.
like so? What now? When the Super Nintendo came out, that's when you had 24-bit emulation. So you had Street Fighter 2 came out for the Super Nintendo,
Blanca.
and that was like I remember being a
That's
kid.
right.
Like, you mean I could play an arcade game? Like you could play an
Yeah.
arcade at home?
At home.
I have to have that.
Saget.
Yeah.
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 At the movie theater, my cousin Jesse would sit there on that Street Fighter 2 game, and it's
Barrel of
25
fun?
cents. 25. This was actually up in Kentucky.
Okay.
25 cents in the machine. I don't think he'd spend another quarter, because this place was packed, right? Of kids. Every parent just dropped your damn kids off.
Oh, yeah.
At the movies
Yeah,
back
it's
then.
the 80s. That's what you
Except,
did.
dude, it was badass. So all these kids would just be in line to play Street Fighter, and when he got his turn, he was so good. He just beat everybody
No
that he went
shit.
up against. So I would sit here for like, "Are you done yet? Like, are you done?" He's like, "No." And he would just hold me off, and he'd play for like 30. We wouldn't even be in the movie. The movie would be halfway over,
Jesus Christ.
and he'd just be out there just killing people, man. It was amazing.
Did you guys know anybody growing up that had a Neo Geo?
No.
Freak is that?
So that was like, because I used to get all like the video game magazines,
This type of ice cream?
and this was no, it was like a like did you know anybody that had a Sega Genesis?
I did.
Yes.
Did you?
Yes. We
So-
Yeah,
had
I had a
one.
Sega.
The
We had
Neo
one.
Geo was like a Sega, but with like better graphics that you could get from Japan.
No.
And that's where you could get like really good graphics for the time was on this thing.
Really?
And I'd see them in magazines all the time and articles about these games that were like way better than anything else, but I never knew anybody that had one.
No.
Did Sega have like a Battle Zone game?
I don't. I know they had Sonic, man. Fucking
I know
Sonic.
it was an
yeah.
Atari game too, and I thought Sega took it over. But man, I remember playing that game forever. Some tank game where you're on tanks.
I don't know, buddy.
They just released the Sonic game last year on the PlayStation Network that is every bit as badass as
Sonic
the
is a
original.
pretty awesome game,
Yeah.
man. It really is.
That was a fun. That first one, I've never played any, but
yeah.
Riley does. Riley, when he with the
Silas
PS4
does
hooked
too.
up,
Yeah.
he'd play
He
it.
loves that game.
Yeah, well, there's a video game rabbit hole.
There it is.
That's what happens when no girls are around.
Oh man, that's great.
Video
Man.
games are awesome though, dude. It's a form of entertainment that I think they make more money now on video games than they do on the entire worldwide film industry.
Really?
So it's a full on huge deal.
There are gamers, like people that have just skill in games, that are making as much money as NBA players.
Oh
even
yeah.
starting
Well, that's
to
been
make.
going on for years.
And it's just level. I mean, back in like 90, like the year 2000, 2002, I remember there being $300,000 tournaments for this Counter-Strike PC video game that we played.
StarCraft.
And I mean, and that's still happening. And it was clans from other countries. Like you'd have Japan, you'd have China, and all these people
So weird,
they'd
man.
go somewhere and play a video game against each other. And like millions of people were on the internet watching it.
So weird.
Yeah, it's esports. It's a deal.
And it's something that people don't hear about it in the news. You don't hear,
Not here in America,
your
you
daily
don't.
walking around in life.
They're probably
You hear
Japan. It's a big
parents or kids talking about it, but then you go on PS4 and you play that Rocket League game. That Rocket League game has its own TV station, like Esports Rocket League, that shows tournaments, and then they have like sports announcers that are doing play-by-play while the games are happening all the time.
In Korea, so like the esports stars in Korea are on par with our NFL guys, like you just said. But these little skinny nerdy guys are dating like the K-pop princesses and stuff. Yeah, because that's where they are on the hierarchy of fame over there. They're seen as like on par with their Britney Spears.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah,
TMZ follows them around.
probably. I mean, these guys are making millions of dollars a year.
Did you say
bro.
Japan?
Korea?
Korea? Okay. Silas the other day came up to me and goes, I want to go visit Japan.
No shit.
And I'm like,
That about.
what? Yeah, just there's a lot of good gamers there, and it's like I just think it's like my people.
What?
Is he into the anime at all yet?
No, he just plays Roblox. Shit,
That's just his people.
that's where it came from, dude. Like
well,
I don't know how. I have no idea.
First of all, that's cultural appropriation, is what they call that now. You can't do that.
I know, right?
Can't be a fan of somebody else's culture nowadays. It's a big problem.
No, Stella does the Roblox too, man, and she will, if I let her, spend all day on that.
Really?
Now,
Riley did too, but he don't do it anymore.
because it's actually worked out because you can get the in-game currency, the Robux, and so she earns an allowance by doing chores and stuff.
And you
So-
pay with that.
She can use her money on that. So
Yep.
she's like,
I
Daddy,
do the same thing with Silas.
I need 500.
Okay.
I need 500 Robux. Damn it. It's like, what are you gonna do to earn it? It's like, well, what if I go clean my room? If you clean your room really good, I'll get you 1,000 Robux. And an hour will
Works
pass
like a
by,
charm.
and that kid will come back. Daddy, come look at the room. Perfect, spotless. Everything's put away, not shoved in a closet. And then $10 later, she's got her 1,000.
That's how I do it with when Ava wants something. It's always, so there's something on Amazon. I was like, okay, Ava, what is it? How much it cost? Okay, you got to do this.
Yeah.
So I'll give her allowance. 4 minutes later, she's like, could you get on your Amazon account and buy this? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's so different for like our generation. If we earned money, like you had to wait to go to the fucking store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them, it's just like click, allowance is gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
As soon as they leave the room.
Instant gratification. Gone.
Done.
Well,
Hey,
see-
guess what? And if it's a physical item, it's going to be here today or tomorrow.
Amazon.
Yep.
It's so crazy.
See, now with Stella, she's up to like $40 now. She's like, Daddy, can we go to Five Below? I'm like, yeah, but you can only spend $10 on your allowance
yeah.
because I don't want her to blow it all right then. So it's kind of teaching her that you don't have to spend it all at once, right? The difference is if she has something that she really wants that is $40, like, well then okay, you've been wanting it, you've done good. Let's go get it. Because I admit I was really bad with spoiling her. Like we'd go to the store, Daddy, can I have this? Yeah, sure, you've been good today.
Yeah, it's not good.
No, it's
but
not.
it's so fucking hard not to
It's
do it.
hard to
Yeah.
say no. Man. As a kid, we didn't have much money. I was like always wanting, not getting. And I was like, when I get older, I'm never going to do this with my kids. But then when you start doing it, you're like, oh, this is really expensive and not a good idea.
Yeah.
Not teaching the right lessons.
Well, what did it for me
Not
was
good for a lot of things.
I was kind of broke, and she did want something at a store, and this is when I was basically buying her everything. And she's like, "Daddy, can I have this?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, we're gonna wait on that. I don't have the money to be spending on that right now." And she threw a big old temper tantrum. I'm like, "Oh,
yeah.
I see what's going on here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so I took her out of the car. We were leaving. I said, moving forward, we're not going to be buying everything now. You're gonna have to earn this stuff.
Yeah.
And then I called Rose, and thank God we've got a really good co-parenting relationship. And I explained what happened. She's like, "Oh, that happened to me last week too." I'm like, "So what we need to do as a united front, don't be buying her everything." And since we've done that and made her earn her allowance, she's been a lot better with it.
That's great.
And you look back on it, and it's such a simple, easy parenting.
Yeah.
Like, it makes so much sense. But when you're in it, you just want to fucking get them everything.
Yep.
Like when if I'm out somewhere and don't have the kids, oh man, Riley would like that. Oh fuck, Ava would
All
love
day,
it. Like
dude.
it's just, I always want to get them something. We can't do it.
No, you can't.
Can't do
They
it.
got too much shit.
Yeah, they sure as hell do.
They really do, man.
So you went to, let's switch topics, Charlie. What'd you do last weekend?
I went to we went to St. Augustine for a couple days.
Yeah, what'd you guys do in St. Augustine?
Just got to stay at a little bed and breakfast, hung out.
Yeah, right there on
had
the
a great time, man.
on the river by the fort, right?
Right on the main strip.
Yeah.
Right by our balcony, you could see that main walk
It
and
was beautiful, man.
Yeah,
Get a great pic.
that's a hotel, one of the big ones up there.
yeah,
right?
the Casablanca Inn,
That's a nice one.
Casablanca or Blanca.
That's the one where you kind of
Casablanca.
drive in, and it's kind of like the parking is like kind of in between.
You can't even park there. It's like a block away.
Oh, really?
There's no parking.
Okay.
It's got a little. It's called the Mini Martini Bar downstairs, and it's just. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but at night there's like a huge line, like
Really?
like an hour and a half wait just for martinis.
Damn.
Yeah, but
I think I know where that place is. Is that
I hate to admit this. I've never really had a martini, so I didn't know. So on the way up, I was like, "Hey, listen, we need to talk." Like, I don't know what a fucking martini is. Like, I've seen them in movies. The cool fucking guys in suit and ties drink them, but I don't know what it is.
it's basically,
Are there Jaeger? Is it like what? Is it Fireball? I don't know.
it's like straight vodka,
It's
basically.
just yeah. And I'm
we
like,
drink it out of a funnel.
and I'm seeing these glasses on and I'm like, okay, well that's a small ass drink, but they leave the shaker there.
I'm gonna need 10 of those.
I didn't know they had a whole shaker there, so
Yeah.
you just keep filling it. Them things hit hard.
Because it's basically flavored vodka. That's
Yeah.
all a martini is. Vodka and a little.
Well, I'm glad she warned me because I was like, I'm gonna drink fucking 30 of these. Nope, about 2.
Because my first martini experience was just like yours. It's like, oh, this is going to be so cool. Like, James Bond.
Yeah.
This is going to be fucking great. Take the first sip. It's like, what the?
Oh man.
But did you find one that you liked, or was it all just? Which
man.
one was it?
It was she got a cucumber one, and then I got a raspberry one. So it was like hers looked manly, and mine looked like a woman's. So they always screw it up. Here you go, man. Oh no, that's mine. But that one was good. I love that one. It was good. I liked it. And I tried hers. I liked hers better because it was like fresh. It was hot out, so it was like
I've never had a really good martini that like was done like
they're really good.
bingo.
They're potent.
But they have these little cheap, like a Fish Lips would have them, and there'd be these grape somethings. And
No, yeah,
shit.
this place is known for their martinis.
Yeah.
They have like over 100 or something.
They're
like that.
the best one because I think I've been to that one that you're talking about. There, if not, there are 2 martini bars in St. Augustine. I don't think that's the case, but they had a Godiva chocolate martini.
Yeah, they had that,
was
and they had the
fucking
white chocolate one
dangerous.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they make it with a chocolate liqueur that takes the edge off and the bitterness off that vodka, and it's fucking dangerous.
Yeah, but we did that, and then so I signed us up for a haunted pub crawl, and I look back at it today, and I was so mad after our experience. We weren't mad. We had fun with it, but it wasn't what I signed us up for. So I thought we're gonna get some beers and do a pub crawl. We already had some martini, feeling good, ready to go. Let's get it's like 8:45. It's dark out. We're gonna walk. We're gonna drink and see fucking ghosts. No kids. Let's party. Van pulls up. There's the thing. Like, okay, well, starts in a van. Let's go. The van's gonna take us to a pub. Yay! So we get in, and here comes mother and father.
Jack your neck with a needle, pop you to sleep.
Dude, I'll get to that. Here comes a mother and father, 4 kids.
Oh,
Screaming, yelling, fucking in the back of the van, then a couple other couples. So I'm on the wrong tour, or I bought the wrong tour. I was on the right, but I fucked up. And I didn't realize it till today. I looked back and I was like, shit, it was me. I did it. So I bought the wrong tickets. So we get in and we're looking at each other and I'm like, immediately behind us, the kids, the wheels on the bus go round and round. And we're like, we're ready to part. And we're like shit. We're like, shit.
There goes the buzz.
So our tour guide, I will refer to her as Meth Head Mary from Boston. She is a problem. Like she's had a lot of problems in life. She's got a lot of problems, and she's from Boston. And she was going and taking us by Flagler College, and she's like, "There's Flagler College. Thomas Edison built some lights in there. You probably remember him from your school." And we're like, what the she doesn't know. It's haunted. There's ghosts. And we're like, what the fuck is happening, man? Like that didn't tell us anything.
I don't trust those tours.
So then I've been on another one with the kids that was fucking really good. It was good. I don't, Then we go out of the main town to a cemetery in the worst part of fucking St. Augustine.
Oh man.
Pull over, pitch black. Dude, there's no lights in the cemetery. So she gives us flashlights. Give you some flashlights. You got to be careful. It's not a good neighborhood. You should worry more about the people than the ghosts. Okay, let's go. So we get out, and we're like, what the fuck? We're kind of still like, this is fucking creepy. Like, it's a creepy ass cemetery. And it's not a good area. So that happens, and then we get back in the van, and then they take us to a fucking house, just a random house. This house is haunted, and it's like we get there, and there's some dude in there who's like, "Oh yeah, there's ghosts in here. There's ghosts."
A bunch of meth heads
and
start
I'm like,
going fucking running.
I'm like,
fucking
this is this lady's fucking house. Like she's just taking us to her meth house.
Like that movie Colors from back in the day.
So fucking bad. And she would just drive, and she'd be like, "That stoplight was haunted. Like we know it's haunted." Everything on the ride was fuck. By the time we get to the lighthouse, we're calling an Uber. Fuck this tour. Like I'm thirsty. Yeah. I don't even want to drink. It was so fucking bad, man. It was so bad.
Get me out of here.
Oh my God. Everything was haunted. This is haunted. And you think she'd go into a back store, she'd be like, "Nope, just haunted." And you're like, "Oh, fuck." So it was a shish, and it was all my fault. And I was so in the moment, I was like, these motherfuckers. And I looked today at the email and what I bought, and I fucked up. But we made the best of it, and we laughed.
You'll always remember the experience.
Oh my God, we laughed our ass off.
Yeah.
But it was so bad. And so anyways, you get to the lighthouse in the park there. They got the swing set, and that's where the little girls, they say, if you stay there, they said, like legit. One of the people on the tour is like, no, it's like I don't know what it is. But they'll move. The fucking 4 kids just go running and jump on them. Yay! And you could see there's 2 girls on the tour were fucking pissed because they wanted the experience. And the kids just jump on the swing set and just take it over, man. And it was so fucking bad, man.
Those ghosts were probably about to sit down and start swinging. Like, God damn it.
It was so bad, man. But it was just, the whole experience was fucking horrible.
Man. It was worse when you're trying to do something without your kids.
Oh my God!
Just having other people.
You got a weekend, no kids, and you're like, let's go be around a bunch of kids, grown ass adults, and then fucking 4 kids jump in the back. The whales on the buck go out here. You're like, oh my God! But we laughed our ass off. It was funny, man. But it was tough. I fucked up. I definitely did. I haven't told her that yet, but it was my fault, 100%.
Don't tell her and see if she listens enough to pick it up.
But we had a great time. We ate good food. We had a blast. And
that's awesome, man.
Yeah,
it's a good weekend.
It's good. There's a barbecue joint up there, Old City Barbecue. That, man,
is it right there on the strip, or is it out and kind of like the?
It's right next to the famous haunted cemetery. It's right in there, and it is I think it's Old City Barbecue.
Okay,
it's so fucking good, man. Good, great food. And then of course we stopped at Buc-ee's on the way there. Buc-ee's on the way back.
You've got to. You're there.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, there's an Aztec restaurant that might still be open back there that was amazing. Kind of off the main drag. You got to go down to the end and then down.
Joe had told me about a place called the Colombian. a restaurant, and then I tried to Google it, and they don't even have a fucking website or Facebook page.
Huh.
And I was like, I don't know. But we had a good time. It was a blast, man.
Yeah, St. Augustine is a lot of fun, man. But it's not really for kids though.
It
kind of
when I took the kids, we took the kids last year, and we did a walking haunted tour.
Yeah.
9 and 13.
Sure.
They fucking loved it.
All right.
They loved it to the point like Riley thought it was cool only when he was right next to me. Like he had to, I talked about this last week.
Yeah.
Like it's great, and then it would get a little sketchy, and he'd be like, but we had a good time, man. But yeah, I forget the name of the tour. I forget.
Probably don't want to name it on mic.
Meth Head Mary's fucking haunted house of fucking bullshit. It was so bad.
It's haunted.
It's haunted. It's haunted.
You guys want to take a quick break? Yep.
Hold too hard for me, 'cause I will find you on your way home. Watch the sea believe in me, cannot sway 1 ounce of integrity from beneath the nails. Watch the sea believe in me, cannot sway 1 ounce of integrity from beneath the nails. Love is a liar in a glove. Swallow it down till you. Love is my poison in your blood. Swallow it down until you. Love is a liar.
Are we back? Boston cream fucking Pop-Tarts.
I know, man.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Do you remember when
They're so
S'mores
good.
Pop-Tarts came out?
Yeah,
They fucking revolutionized everything.
Yeah, I do. Hey,
Even still.
I saw a post. The Choco Taco's gone, man.
Yeah, they're getting
Taking
rid of
her
it.
away.
A 7-Eleven still has them for now.
Still, that's some bullshit.
Okay.
We were there this weekend and I saw some.
What, the Choco Tacos?
Yeah, and we ate them.
I don't think I've ever had a Choco Taco.
They're so good.
You've never had a Choco Taco?
I don't think so.
Go get one on the way home.
You need to get you need to,
When you get the lottery.
yeah, after you get the lottery and before you get that Lego set,
No,
you gotta
maybe
get
Saturday I'll do it. It'll Saturday.
Lottery.
but they're so good, man.
Are they?
Let them get a little melted.
pie.
Yeah.
That's the jam. You don't want to get it right out of the freezer. You want to give it about 5 minutes on the counter.
Okay. I'll hit that up this weekend. Fucking food, man.
Yeah.
It's tough.
So I tried to cook something fancy for myself while I was on vacation last week. I tried to do a pea puree because I saw it on a YouTube video. It looked easy. Fucking made butter accidentally.
Sounds horrible.
Heavy whipping cream, right, was one of the ingredients that this guy used in his recipe. So you were supposed to put it in afterwards, but I'd had a couple drinks and I wasn't paying any attention. I put
Couple cocktails.
a couple cocktails to put the heavy whipping cream in the food processor with the peas and everything. So when you whip heavy whipping cream, you make butter.
You churn it.
You basically churned a whole cup of heavy whipping cream. I'm like, what the fuck are these little white specks? And it was so bad. It's just, you're just not thinking. And that was a total fucking fail.
Yeah.
And it didn't even taste good either. It tasted like dirt because the peas I got, I guess I didn't wash them. They were frozen peas. Who washes frozen peas? And it just was not good.
Did you get to a point where you just started trying extreme things to see if it would make it edible?
I did strain it. I have a flour sifter that I used as a strainer. It didn't do anything.
No?
It just mashed all that butter into the strainer.
Yeah, but that's good though. When you cook like that, you're gonna fuck up, make mistakes.
Yeah.
It's always funny though. It's like when you get
Trial
when
and
you're
error.
cooking and you get to a certain point and you know you fucked it up and you're like you try to overcompensate
Yeah.
in another way and it does not work.
Just,
Yeah.
Try to, it's
Yeah, no, you just throw some salt on it.
It really tastes bad, Dad.
Yeah, and that's the thing. When you have kids, they're not gonna fucking lie to you. They're not gonna stroke your ego.
Dude,
This is terrible. This is bad.
I was so glad I did it by
Mom cooks
myself
so much
too.
better.
Yeah,
if
kid
I was-
looks at you. What have you done, Dad?
Yeah, because if I was trying to do
work
that
all
for
day
a
and I
date,
pay the bill.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to feed you fucks.
you just put some butter on it.
Oh my
Put it in your mouth.
Stella gets back from Tennessee day after tomorrow. I haven't seen that little girl in 2 weeks.
dude! I know mine. I haven't seen mine in 10 days.
It's weird, isn't it? Because
that's
Scott
weird.
was talking about, how it's like, I finally get one good, night where I get to just kind of chill. And it's like, I've had those nights for the past 2 weeks, and it's like I want the busy to come back.
I'm so
I want
with
to
you, man.
have
Oh,
Stella
yeah,
to come
dude.
back
Yeah,
and get back into the routine of making her dinner and
yeah.
reading to her and helping her with the chickens and all that. I just miss that.
I know you're that. There, she's still at that age where it's real. Like,
We all, as single dads, at certain points, me a lot longer. With eight. It was 8 days after we got back from Kentucky where I didn't have the kids, and I legitimately was like, "Give me my fucking kids back!"
Yeah.
Like, I needed. I felt like I was getting inner in my head or depressed. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man.
it's nice having them around. Man.
Yeah, I was talking to her mom yesterday, trying to figure out the visitation schedule when she gets back, and I'm like, I'll take her this whole weekend. I'm gonna have her Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I have to drop her off with you on Wednesday because I have a launch. But if it launches on time, I'll get her Thursday, and I'll have her through the next weekend. I'm like, just give me as much time with her as I
Not
can.
Saturday night.
Not Saturday. No, she's gonna be at Mama Duke's on Saturday night.
Good, man.
Yeah, we're gonna go see a concert.
So it's
And
like
she needs that.
I
You
want
know?
my
She
kid
loves-
Monday through Friday, but Friday night, Saturday night, stay at grandma's.
Yeah.
No, she's gonna be so about once a month she's like, Daddy, can I stay with Meemaw or Maymay tonight?
Yeah.
And I will never say no to that because I've got great memories, like we all do, of hanging out with our grandparents.
Yeah.
So Vincent and Mom always gets Vincent to come over that night. So it's Mama Dukes and Vincent and Stella, and they watch the movies. They they eat the junk food. They stay up until midnight or whatever, and it's always fun for them. So it worked out good, and they're going to have a good time, and that's what's most important. And we're going to get to go out and have a good time with all the 80s kids.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man.
That's coming up, right? Not this weekend, but next.
Yeah. Yep.
Seeing the Molly Ringwalds.
The old Molly Ringwalds.
Looking forward to that, man.
Gotta be a good time, man. It won't be like, it's not different going to concerts now. Like, you go out to dinner beforehand and all
Yeah.
responsible and shit. Used to be, you jump in a fucking car. The 7 of
30
you.
minutes late.
It only fits 4 people. 7 of you are in it, and you're pounding beers the whole way.
Oh, yeah.
You stop at the Circle K in Bithlow.
Yep.
Fucking,
I mean, how many times have you done that, you think, in your life?
sir. Oh, sir. More than...
Sometimes I feel like I could almost do that drive back, like especially
Yeah.
right when you get past the raceway.
Yeah.
I just felt.
I think most kids that grew up around here, that Highway 50 drive is make that drive with your eyes closed.
dude, we got that made because that's a nice drive.
Oh, yeah.
It's not bad at all.
And back when we would do it, like, you stop by Best Buy, you got Fashion
all
Square
kinds of-
Mall.
yeah.
Like, all the hits are out there, man.
Usually you'd start way out the mall or somewhere out that way, and then you just slowly work your way back and just turn.
Did you guys ever hang out at the Church Street station back when it was a thing?
Yes.
Back in the day?
Sure
That
did.
used to be the
Rosie
destination.
O'Grady's?
Rosie O'Grady's,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sure did.
What are they doing with that space
Latitudes
nowadays?
and
Zuma Beach.
And no, what was that one? Was it Latitudes? The one, the
There was
3-story one?
There was that one where they you swing and swings.
Oh, that was with the, yeah.
That was later after, I guess, though.
Yeah.
That was like when we were kind of like in our 20s.
Yeah. I remember
I made
going
their
out there and
T-shirts.
going, what
Well, there was
the
a couple
fuck?
girls that worked there to come get shirts made, and they're like, "Oh, just come on at Mako's," or no,
Yeah, I think
Was
you're
it-
right.
was that it?
I think so.
something like that. It's
No.
like, yeah, come out here. There's girls swinging on swings, and it's like, sure enough,
Fucking women on swings.
swings, and a bunch of horny dudes staring at them. Give me a shot.
There was a place called The Lodge that would play all 80s and 90s music.
Yeah.
And it
Okay.
was fucking great.
That's where all the Gothic kids went and hung out.
Yeah, well, they usually go to Barbarella's.
We were
Yes.
we were always at Casey's or at that
Barbarella's-
little corner place off of around the corner there.
If you want to hang your head and do the goth dance and the,
Barbarella.
Yeah, Barbarella's.
Was that right next? That turned into barbecue bar?
No, barbecue bar. It was right next to the Sapphire Supper Club, which is a social.
Right. That's right.
Yep.
That's where you play Pac-Man for a quarter.
So we went to Sapphire.
Oh, dude,
all the time.
We went to barbecue bar for $1 PBRs.
Yep.
And then if somebody was playing at Sapphire, we checked.
And what was the big place that was next door there called?
It was Zuma Beach, wasn't it?
Was it Zuma Beach, and then it was something else?
Oh.
What was the concert venue with the pizza joint right next door?
That was
Gino's
that's
Pizza?
the social.
The social. Okay.
But it was
yeah.
Sapphire Supper Club.
Yep.
Some of the best shows I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Saw Indian
Ever.
there.
Yeah.
And they did. They fucking killed it there.
Yeah. That's where I met Hulk Hogan. That's that
right.
picture.
Yeah. Awesome.
Like, what was your favorite pizza spot to hit up after everything was
That one right there by Barbara.
corner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right around the corner.
Fuck yeah.
Well,
Right.
because they had New York style pizza.
Yeah, it was good pizza. And you were drunk.
And
Yeah.
you were everybody there was drunk, and you just see everybody outside just hogging.
What
down
was it
freaking
called?
Badass pizza.
Pizza Planet?
Planet Pizza.
Planet Pizza?
I think it was Planet Pizza.
Find out.
It wasn't a chain. It was a
No.
one-off.
Because Gino's was badass too, but it was down the other way. It was down closer to Church Street,
Mm-hmm.
and that was popular and damn good as well.
What was the name of that?
They're Buffalo. They have a buffalo chicken pizza there. It's just amazing. I think
Whoa,
I saw
that sounds
Derek
good.
puke it up all the way, and it go all the way down the.
Is it the corner
ramp.
the corner pizza bar?
That
Yes.
sounds like it might be it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Look how much.
That's on the
there is.
that's on the east end. That's the one that's closer to
I've seen so many fights in that
west
place.
end.
There used to be fucking fights in there all the time.
Oh yeah.
Really.
Oh, all the time.
We see them out on the street sometimes.
Yeah.
Walking by. There's some good. You always had some protesters on the corner there. You know, with their megaphones preaching,
Yep.
arguing with people arguing with them.
I was going to ask you about that about St. Augustine. Were there any corner preachers yelling at people there?
No.
Last time I was there, there was one on every corner of the old district with the megaphones and the big signs. Like,
No, man.
You know,
Not a lot of that shit. Thank God. Imagine the type of person, no matter what your beliefs are and how strong your beliefs are in something. I have some very strong beliefs that I hold close to me. Imagine thinking, I think that if I go out with a megaphone and fucking scream at everybody, I'm going to get these people they're going to agree with me. I just need a megaphone and be an asshole. Am I wrong for this?
no, because they are assholes too. They yell at you. They argue with
the
you.
worst.
I think there's a bit of narcissism.
Where does that
that's
come
involved.
from, man? Like, how can
know,
I
man.
could never yell at somebody like that in public.
No, I know, and they do that too, man. And what's even funnier is the people that are arguing back.
Yeah,
they get into
with
these
no megaphone.
huge fights.
The fuck? It's just
those are always the best. Like the one time I saw it in St. Augustine with everybody on the corner. This one skinny little
Oh, real quick,
like-
it is Planet Pizza.
awesome,
Yep.
skinny little lesbian chick, ultra left. The guy was screaming about the gays, and she stopped and she turned around and started yelling at him back. And they went on. We stood there for at least 5 minutes watching these two bicker at it,
You're
argue
not-
at each other.
If a dude's out there screaming against gay people with a megaphone, you're not gonna fucking change his mind.
There's nothing you can
he's
say.
fucking ignorant, and that he's just gonna be that.
Yep.
And there's nothing you can do.
Nope.
Like he's already made the decision. Like I'm gonna go scream at gay people today from a megaphone.
Right.
You're not changing that.
Yeah, but he thinks he woke up that morning and he chose that. I'm going to do this.
No,
I'm going to go save
don't
some
get
gay
it.
souls.
And when you walk by, who are you? Are you the one that's just going to like put your head down and shake it to where they know that you disagree? Do you just put your head down and make no eye contact and don't give them
you know what I
anything?
like, man?
Or do you look at them and smile and wave and walk
I
by?
like
what do you do?
The best pictures on the internet are the guys like the churches that like not the Westboro Baptist Church.
Yeah.
They'll protest some crazy shit, and the guy will be next to him and says, "Fuck this guy" with an arrow pointing.
yeah.
That's me, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
Didn't the Foo Fighters? Didn't they drive around?
oh yeah,
on
and
like a cattle van or whatever on the
Yeah.
back of it, and they played disco music.
they were playing ABBA while they were Westboro Baptist Church was protesting their fucking concert. There's a video of it. You can pull it up. It's fucking hilarious.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's it. Just you gotta laugh about fuck. The world's crazy,
Dude,
man.
Westboro Baptist Church protest at a Behemoth concert, and I think like Texas or something
Yeah.
like that. So Behemoth is a Polish death satanic black metal band, right? About the worst that you can imagine.
They check
these
all the
people.
boxes.
all
those
of them.
guys.
And so I think they all came out and like started taking selfies and pictures with this Westboro Baptist Church without their stage makeup on.
Oh my!
And then they put it on their Facebook group, and it is a lot funnier to see than me recalling it. But it was one of those things where it's just perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think that is that Westboro Baptist Church thing a real thing?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It is.
Yep. They haven't done as much since the patriarch died. The old guy.
Yeah.
And as he was getting really older, his views started to soften a little bit.
Really?
And he started to not be as hardcore. And the church excommunicated him because of that. The Phelps guy. And then the daughter took over, and then they kind of do their own thing now because they were getting so much attention that they were spending huge money on legal fees to defend themselves against different charges they'd pick up along the way with these protests.
Yeah, some of it was just so crazy. I was just like, is this real?
Yeah.
Like, it seems staged. But you never know what's fucking real anymore.
Fake news.
You really gotta like dig to really see if you can find out, and you still might not find out the right
I
answer.
don't know.
Y'all just wait.
That's
till
true, man.
Deep fakes become an easy thing to do.
It's
Dude, it's happening.
really in trouble.
All this shit's
coming
happening,
out.
man. It's all happening.
Coming now.
Like, we're all going to be in the VR metaverse. Here you go. You ready for my rant? We're all going to be in the VR metaverse, and like you're going to be like Biden, and you're going to be Trump, Chris. I'm going to be like Pelosi, and we're going to be just fucking walking around. There's going to be, and you know what I mean? Like, that's the future, man.
Have you installed the Metaverse app on your Oculus yet?
I think it's on there. I haven't gotten in there much. Right now, all it is, the last time I looked, is like you're in this shitty ass mall. It looks like you're in Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
When you go through the electrical cord and you get stuck in that little room where there's you can go here to go to these little worlds. That seems like that's all it is right now.
Well,
and it's all like not advanced.
They
at
do.
all.
They do have some pretty cool rooms. Like they've got one room that's the concert room, and at least last week they were playing the Foo Fighters in a 360 thing, which was really cool to watch. But the thing that was the worst part about it is now that the more people have these things and they're getting into it, now you've like when I went in there last week and saw the Foo Fighters thing, there were a bunch of kids because now you can hear what people are saying through the microphone. We're following random people around, yelling at them and cussing at them and stuff.
What?
Dude, when you walk around, you can like there's chatter. So like, let's say if we're in a ballroom or in a big room and you're talking to some people over here and I'm walking by you and I can kind of pick up what you're saying. The same thing in the metaverse.
Yeah.
When you're walking, you'll pick up. So there's a couple times where I'm like, I'll walk by and she goes, yeah, and you tickle their butthole. You're like, what? What? And I stop and I go, and it's these little avatar things and it looks like they're kids.
I
but
got
they're
a question
not.
like these Oculus. Do you think it's safe for kids?
No.
No, right?
It depends.
It's definitely not like the meat of. I would never let Stella, and she's good at using an Oculus now. She's good with the Beat Saber and all
I'll
that
let
kind of
Silas
stuff.
plays Beat Saber on there, and then we do.
But does it ever connect to outside
Oh yeah,
people?
No, it's like this.
Oh, yeah,
this
there's all
Metaverse
kinds of
app
people.
that we were talking about.
It's the internet, man.
I would never let Stella go in that without me being right there listening to what she's doing.
Remember Dave
because-
Chappelle's skit when he's in the mall and there's all the ads that are around and
Yes.
like, do this. fucking-
Yes, yes.
Come in here, like the Chinese thing. It's that.
Yeah.
That's the internet. Yeah, I mean, that's the VR.
That's
it's
fucking
crazy like
terrifying.
that. I know.
Yeah,
Like
it's-
if somebody is in poor mental health
Yeah.
and gets into something like that, like
Think about it this way too. Like when the internet first came out, we had like I feel like this is kind of that version, Chris, that you're talking about. Is the way this metaverse is and how basic it kind of is right now with some cool features. Don't get me wrong, like you're completely right, but it's not what it's gonna be.
No,
right?
no.
Like you can tell that we're in like the Atari phase of the design of this
Right.
metaverse.
That's
we're not realistic yet.
That's exactly right. I mean, they're doing a proof of concept basically
Exactly.
to test out the beginnings of this. What will be?
oh,
future
I got both you
technology.
guys, and more so, I want to ask this: if you could flip a switch right now, just and turn all of social media off, like in the world, like turn it the fuck off, would you do it?
in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
In a fucking heartbeat,
Both
I
of
would.
you.
I think we've gone like everybody realizes that we're in so deep. There's no getting out of it. So now we're just learning to live with it.
Bro, it's
But to have that choice to just say,
Oh, I was surprised
Fuck
you
you.
guys both said that.
Oh,
that
no.
quickly.
I'll tell you,
fuck off.
It's,
I agree.
It's gotten so bad and so toxic, and every social media space that you can find, even like TikTok, which is a great shitting app because you just flip through it. You're starting to see some of that negativity creep into some of these videos, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like the worst place, though, by a country fucking mile is Twitter. Twitter is such a toxic cesspool.
Oh, it's set up with bots
It's
and auto
just
response
so
generators that
bad.
spin and turn
Now,
things around.
you can both agree that this is going to happen with that.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll get bad because right now it's still kind of niche, right? You got to spend like the barrier of entry for this is like $250. No, $300.
So
As soon as that gets down in 10 years and it's really good and the barrier of entry is $50
Yep.
and everybody has it.
Yeah.
It's just
think about it. Think about it this way, guys. Is back when AOL first came out, when the internet first came out, we had chat rooms.
Chat rooms,
yeah.
And you had like the Miami Dolphin chat rooms. You had your favorite whatever you were into. There was a chat room, but then there was the hookup rooms where you're like,
ASL.
that's where that all started, right?
Yeah.
Like age, sex, location, all of those little, all these and creeper guys would get in there, or like what my old guy I worked with back at T-Bone when we printed shirts. He's a
You
huge.
printed shirts?
He's a huge. I had someone ask me. Our
the
friend
fuck
Heather,
outta here.
because of Chris, because of what you posted about
Yeah,
me,
I saw
somebody
it.
actually private messaged me and go, "Do you really still do shirts?" I'm like, "No."
That's 2 for 2 on my recommendations now. Awesome. I was going to ask about that.
God, that's so funny.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh.
So for the group who may not know, every time in one of our local Titusville or Port St. John groups, if somebody asks for appliance repair help or T-shirt printing help, I always put Scott's name
And I can ask.
tag them on it. People ask him.
People
about
private message me. It's like,
Sorry to
Jesus
interrupt,
Christ.
Scott.
It's hilarious.
It is.
It really is, man.
So what were you talking about?
But I
wonder if he's gonna remember.
these chat rooms.
And
I remember.
Oh, look at you.
I remember.
You got it. Circle
He
back.
remembers.
Victorian.
Now I forgot. No, this this chat room.
It's haunted.
Yeah. Like Rob at TV, he would go into these chat rooms. He's a big Ohio State football fan. So he'd go to the Michigan fucking sucks.
Yeah, just to get that rise.
Just to go and fuck with all the people that are in their little harmony of Michigan, right? Like he would just go in there, oh fuck it. And then it turns into this thing. And on the Oculus, since you're not in real life, you're going to be able to put on like a VR thing and go in and like fight each other because they have these VR fighting things. Eventually, you're going to have put these suits on where like someone hits you, you're going to actually feel like an impact from it. Like that all is going to happen. You're going to be put on this like little wetsuit of fucking technology.
I bet you I will not be.
Charlie,
you will.
Imagine like
You'll
this.
be hanging from like a freaking electrical cord
Absolutely
from the roof,
Dude.
suspended over top of something,
So-
No, man.
flying through the air.
No, it's like
You're
this.
gonna be like a
So
fucking.
I'm taking the old curmudgeon stance on this. Shit's not coming in my house.
So listen to
be a
think
fucking
about it like this.
pterodactyl flying through fucking Jurassic Park.
Imagine you're reading the most toxic shit that's going to piss you off on Facebook, right? Probably something about politics or whatever. But instead of reading it with your own mind, you now hear the person speaking what they want in your ear.
No,
Yes.
sir.
This person, that's what that shit's like.
Nah, man.
You can mute people so you can't hear them anymore, but you're exposed to the
Yeah, but
random
you're still
voices.
taking it in.
Yeah, you're taking
But
it. Yeah.
do you understand what this is going to do politically too? Like seriously, like worldwide, you're going to be able to join it. Like this room right here. Someone's going to be able to come in and virtually recreate this room. And if I want to have a political agenda of any kind, no matter what it is, and I want to invite, like if I'm just trying to have people here and I'm in Charleston, South Carolina, I'm only going to get some people within a few hour radius that are going to come.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to accomplish something and you get a following and you can create a virtual room that anybody can put that
And
thing
advertise on it.
and just like say, I accept your invite to go to this event, and then boom, you're in a room. Like there's going to be like positive experience, like Snoop Dogg will be in a room and it's him in a VR suit, and there might be 20 people and you could talk to him or something, right? That's going to be something. But on the political scale, it can be dangerous. Like a lot of people can conglomerate to one area and follow one cause, not in public, out of the view of people.
Yeah.
And it's a different thing. And I feel like, it's dangerous. I mean, I'm not saying I want things to go back to the way they were. I love
shit out
technology,
of
and the
my
future is going to be it, but,
They'll stick to fucking Contra.
the people that are
It's
creating,
terrible,
making
dude.
these things that need to understand what they are doing and how it's going to change things.
Yeah.
But
Well, look at
that's the old philosophy. They say, well, that's not my job to decipher. I'm just here to innovate.
that's Mark Zuckerberg. And he look at how many billions of dollars he made, fully knowing how toxic this shit would be. But he doesn't care. It's all about shareholder value.
That's bad.
It all started off just because I wanted to hit a ball from one paddle stick to the other paddle stick and just make it go back and forth.
You just wanted to get that fucking leaf in Super Mario Brothers 3.
Right?
That was everything.
Fly.
You got some trivia for us, homeboy?
No trivia tonight.
Okay.
No trivia.
I didn't mean. I just totally forgot. I'd thought about it like 10 minutes ago. I'm like,
What do we got going on this weekend?
We do got magnets, by the way,
And
that we'll be passing out to you
stickers.
guys and stuff.
Yes.
And we got some more shirts going to be coming soon.
Chris, what are you doing?
I have Stella back this weekend.
Oh man.
So
Stella got
I
her
don't
groove
know.
back.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly we're gonna do yet, but I don't really care as long as she got her with me. So
Cool.
it well, we'll probably do the normal thing with the cousins and Katie and Mama Dukes. And
Cool.
Happy birthday, Mama
Yeah.
Dukes! By the way, her birthday was last week.
Happy birthday.
birthday, Mama Dude.
What about you, Charles?
I am going to Dave & Buster's and stay over in Orlando for Riley's birthday.
Nice.
That'll be fun.
And there's what's that fucking restaurant? Uncle Julio's.
Yeah,
They have that
Cool.
huge chocolate pinata.
Yeah.
Where you bust that bitch open, all the fruit falls out. Gonna do that, man. Just hang out just for a night over there.
yeah, good.
And
Cool.
that's it, man.
Awesome.
That's it.
Scotty,
I have the kids. We're just going to be hanging. Probably go out to the beach. Nothing really going on.
you should be good, man. Rain chances go down this weekend, but it's gonna get hot.
Yeah, dude, we were out
Get
at the beach
hot.
this past
It's
weekend. It
fucking
was
terrible.
so freaking hot out.
Yeah,
No,
it's
because
bad,
the
Man.
weather nerd here, but there's a high pressure system coming in, which is going to kick out all the rain, but it's going to allow the temperatures to get to like 98, 100 actual feel,
man.
like actual temperature, not like real feel. So
This weekend?
yeah, it's really
You're
hot this
staying
weekend.
in Dave & Buster's.
So we're going to go to the movies.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the swimming pool and
Fuck the pool. Pool's unless it's indoor. You can have that shit, dude.
all right. Well, Colleen, I miss you.
Yeah, we love you,
We
Colleen.
really miss you tonight.
Yeah, and
lot.
thank you everybody for listening and continuing to download and showing up at our live Playland Hardware store
2
events
weeks.
that we do.
And now that we got that portable unit, that's going to be a little bit better. I want to seriously, guys. We're all going to eventually. We're going to do a podcast at Charley's new house,
Yeah, man.
and we're going to come just sit on the couch or wherever, and we're just
Sure.
going to sit there and record all four of us, and talk about your new place and kind of
Yeah.
give everybody a feel. We're going to go to Chris's house. The dogs are going to be sitting on Charlie's lap.
I don't know.
You know what I
about
mean?
that.
It's going to be all crazy. We're going to go out and chase chickens out back.
That we can do.
Let me tell you something. You come to my house, these dogs, these little fellas
yeah.
you got here.
Oh yeah, they're gone.
You have no idea.
Would you let your dogs eat my little baby dogs?
Yeah,
You would do that?
I think so.
You would?
I think so.
Man.
I think so. Listen, it's Circle of Life, bro. We learned it in Lion King.
Yeah.
What?
Uh-oh.
What is that?
Serious pissed.
Siri's horny.
She's serious.
She's horny.
Yeah, if we do it from my house, I'll cook you guys dinner too. A little bit.
You know what I mean? Then
Oh.
we'll do a dinner at Chris's
Fuck
or
it.
something.
Chris is next week.
Dude, Colleen, we all wear meat jackets and eat smoked meats,
Yeah.
queso. And,
Calm down.
yeah, it'll be fun, man. I really want to do that.
All right, love you guys. Have a good week.
Yeah, love you guys. Bye.
Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more, saying you're gonna be alright. Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more, saying you're gonna be alright.
Dude, that shit's killer. Oh, dude, that was awesome.